Hello my beautiful and amazing people, badass Dark Zone agents, Uncle Butcher in the building as usual, covering Division 2 pretty much daily, and today I have for you another unstoppable force build, but this one kills enemies even in the air. Absolutely ridiculous combo, just look at this. Boom boom boom, whole wave dropped like a dead flies. Oh my goodness. If that looks interesting to you, hold my beer, it gets even better than that. Not only we have crazy DPS, we have also survivability and crowd control thanks to St. Elmos engine exotic assault rifle. We are killing enemies extremely quickly and we are not using any modifiers whatsoever. A, because we don't need those. B, I'm lazy to get those, so I don't have any. And as usual, I love to showcase my builds without any help from outside. No modifiers, no BS. Pure build, pure gameplay at different stages of the game. Heroic missions, some open world activities, legendary runs, yada yada yada. You know how we roll here. And like I said, if you're new here, hit that like, smash that sub. You will be served some yummies barbecue chicken builds at the best. So, but before we continue, quick word from the sponsor, Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good email, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. If you will use my promo code RBD for RBD, you will receive 15% discount on absolutely all servers. Amazing deal, especially right now there's some crazy sales going on, so definitely check these guys out. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop your comment down below in comment section or contact the operator, and the rest will be the history. But now let's get back to this build, and this one is really special. Yesterday I made my unstoppable force build with LMGs, pestilence, blue screen, bullet king. All those guns would work with that build, but this one is completely different story. Although I think I would switch backpack from perfect unstoppable force to maybe Fenris backpack with unstoppable force talent on. Yeah, pretty much we could get the same amount of DPS, but the rolls are kinda terrible on my backpack. If I would have better backpack, I would have like 45% crit chance, and that would work pretty well. I have like 39 right now, and also like 170% crit damage without orbit perfect finisher buffs. And if someone on your squad will run Coyote exotic mask, you will almost cap out crit chance, so that's a plus. And of course you will get additional crit damage. You're gonna slap some booty cheek, but my numbers are not optimized. I definitely could go even with higher DPS output. For specialization, gunner, simple as that, easy as that. Increased rate of flame kill, oh my goodness, armor back on kill, and of course that's a bomb. Foam grenades, another layer to your crowd control game, and medkit, which will give you bonus armor. Not much, but sometimes it's enough to take like a couple bullets in your head and not die. For the guns, St. Elmos still one of the best weapons in the game. For exotic weapon, this bad boy has one of the best weapon attachments in the business. I mean, oh my goodness, handling, crit damage, all those goodies, crit chance. That's all you want on your dream weapon. So not only it looks badass, but also will provide you with some really good DPS output. But definitely you could use maybe Lexington, name it the assault rifle with optimist or killer talent. So yeah, it depends on your preference which favorite assault rifle you have. If you will use Lexington, then second weapon I would recommend you to use maybe Scorpio shotgun, again for crowd control purposes. And in that case, then on pistol use a sledgehammer talent instead of orbit. But for the gear itself, I'm using 4 pieces from striker set with chest piece to increase amount of stacks we can get. Rate of fire is decent on St. Elmos, so we're gonna stack not often, but fairly sometimes. Okay, for heroic missions we sometimes will stack chest piece fully, because it's quite a stacks you need, and most time enemies will die way quicker, and there are not that tough enemies anyway, so on heroic missions or open world activities, so chest piece most likely will not be stacked. But master difficulty, incursions, and legendary difficulties, different beast, even summit on legendary difficulty, striker chest piece will work. So for harder difficulties, striker chest piece will work. For minor attributes, crit damage, crit chance. Like I said, my backpack is not perfect. I have perfect unstoppable force here, but I have armor regen and weapon handling. So after a couple tests later today, I decided the better option, I guess, or better fit here would be Fenris or Walken Heresy. Depends which type of weapons you want to rock. Instead of this backpack with a normal unstoppable force. Fenris would give us additional 10% assault rifle damage that would mitigate a little bit of damage loss from using only simple unstoppable force, not perfect ones. So I think Fenris is the way to go here. But again, you choose. This is simple template for the mods. You should go for crit damage mods once you reach 45-50. Again, if someone will use Coyote Mask on your team, then 45 will work. So yeah, this is what I did. Later on, I simply switched for Fenris backpack with unstoppable force talent on, and the reason is quite simple. Like I said, I have trash attributes on my backpack. For the knee pads, I'm using Cheshkan new knee pads. Kind of fun. If you have to kill some tough enemies, maybe in incursion or boss fights, not the best option, but for some legendary runs or open world activities, they will work. And if you have to farm something, they will increase your efficiency for sure. Make sure that you have overkill build or build that can split your DPS and take out enemies effortlessly, and then you'll be just fine. Butcher drops the mic. Stay safe. Bye.